one son out of UCLA, while his other son's employers enforce a media policy in light of LaVar's attraction to the cameras. After rookie Laker LiAngelo Ball plays each game at home, LaVar has often been interviewed in an area of Staples Center set aside for friends and family to await departing players. And now the Lakers say no more interviews will be there. And now, no more LiAngelo Ball at UCLA, where his father, LaVar, has pulled him off Steve Alford's team, with LiAngelo, along with two other freshman teammates, serving an indefinite UCLA suspension for their arrests in China on shoplifting charges. The uncertainty over that continuing suspension sparked LaVar Ball's decision to pull his son from what had already been announced as LiAngelo's only season of college ball. This, earlier today on CNN.
What happened to him, it's been long enough punishment.
Says who?
I mean, we got to hold, look at these. These coaches is making a grip of money. We got to be mindful now that they could be under this too. China already forgave the boys and they returned it. I mean, why else are we still manhandling them as far as
value?
Yeah, okay, you already sent the message. They already apologized. They already did all that. So what are we holding on to make a point for what? You know when it's not permanent? It's permanent. The season gonna be over by the time they say, you know what, we're gonna let you play. And guess what? You're not gonna let them play. You're gonna put on a uniform and sit them on a bench.
Will you send your younger son to
I did the
UCLA?
decision for a reason. My younger son is going to UCLA. What's that got to do with him?
Unfair question, sir. LaMelo Ball is the third son. He is still headed for UCLA, as his father has. All right, Jeff Goodman, you've covered the Ball family, all of college basketball. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. How does this make any sense, does it?
Well, listen, if you had told me you would have me on today to talk about Jello Ball not being at UCLA, I would have said, you know what? Before the season, I get it. He's probably going to pull him because Jello's not going to play enough. You know, the playing time's not going to be there. He's a role guy. Before the season, LaVar told me he felt like LiAngelo would average 25 points a game. That was never going to be the case. We're talking different circumstances now. He was frustrated, as he told me yesterday, that no decision was made on the length of the suspension. And I think LaVar's mindset on this is, I want my kid to keep getting better. And by getting better, he's got to play. So he's got to play somewhere. So he's taken him out of UCLA, and now he'll explore other options, which are certainly the
other
overseas
options
route.
What? I mean, the D League or overseas? It's an ungenerous history there.
You know, ultimately, his goal is to have all three of his boys in the Lakers organization. And he said it. Listen, even if Jello isn't drafted, he wants him on the Lakers D-League team. And eventually, he wants Melo on the Lakers. So that is his goal. He's going to do what he can to make that happen. And by putting him overseas, the one thing Jello can do, if he puts him in the right situation, he did average 35 a game in high school. He can shoot. He's not an NBA prospect, but he can put up numbers in the right situation overseas.
All right. Does UCLA want this circus next year with the third son?
No. They're happy. This thing is done in their minds. I talked to somebody close to the program yesterday, and they feel like they cut the cord with the Ball family yesterday. And Steve Alford probably got a better night's sleep last night than he has in months because, again, this is behind him. He does have other kids, Cody Riley and Jalen Hill, that are still suspended indefinitely, and we'll see what happens, what the school does with those two. But listen, Jello Ball gone. Melo Ball, I know LaVar said he's going to go to UCLA, but my sources all tell me that's probably not going to happen. Yeah. And part of it is because the NCAA is not going to clear Melo because he's got a shoe right now, a sneaker, where he's making money off of it.
Well, a few cases where that might make sense there to invoke the NCAA. I've got about 20 seconds. Does LaVar fully understand the dimensions of the international crisis that his son sparked by five-finger discounting?
No.
Still doesn't get it.
Does LaVar fully understand most of the things that go on within the Ball family? No. So he doesn't get it right now. He thinks his kid should be playing. UCLA does not, and that's the disconnect.
All right, Jeff Goodman saying the era of the Balls playing ball in Westwood has ended. Thank you, Jeffrey.
You got it, Bob.